Здравствуйте, меня зовут Ian. Hi guys, welcome to Lifr Basics. I'm Ian, and I'm going to be teaching you guys a little bit of elementary Russian today. The first thing we're going to learn how to say is hello, because that's one of the most important things to learn. So to say hello formally, which would be to a older person or to a superior, you would say Здравствуйте, which is like that, and then it's pronounced like this. So I'll say it again, Здравствуйте. And then to say it to a friend or somebody that you know, which would be the informal way of saying things, you say Привет. Okay, so now we're going to move on to how to say my name is. So I said it in the beginning, it's, and I'm going to say it again, it's Меня зовут, and then whatever your name is. So I would say Меня зовут Ian. And so after that, you typically want to ask, what is your name, to the person you're speaking to. You say that as Как тебя зовут. So in translation to Russian, that says, how do they call you? And Zavut is like what you're called, and then Tibia or Minya is who is calling you. So next up is pleased to meet you. You say Очень приятно, and this is kind of used anytime that you meet somebody new. It's typical Russian culture to say this as soon as you meet somebody. Alright, so next up is a phrase that's used mainly in markets and stuff. In Russian markets, they typically don't have set prices like they do here in the United States. Like, you can't go into Walmart and barter for things, but in Russia, it's a big part of their society to actually barter things, especially at like the smaller markets and stuff. So you would say, in order to say how much, you would say Сколько стоит, and that translates literally to how many to pay. So how many do I pay for this? So next up, we're going to learn a series of phrases of asking where things are. So to ask the word where is, or the words where is to begin with, you say g'day, which is kind of like if you were talking, making fun of a Australian or something, and you say g'day mate, except it's a little bit less Australian and a little bit more Russian, so you're gonna say g'day. So next up is the list of words that I'm going to teach you guys today of where you want to go to. So you would say, for airport, you would say g'day aeroport, and whenever you say the R's in Russian, it's typically got a little bit of a roll to it. So aeroport. The next one is metro, which is quite frequently used as a mode of transportation in Russia. So you would say metro. It's pretty similar to the English word. Restaurant is also similar to the English word, except there's no T at the end. So you say restaurant. Next up is bus, and you'd say avtobus, which is, again, similar to the English word. And lastly, I'm going to teach you how to say restroom, which is toilet, like toilet. There's a lot of words in Russian that are very similar to English words. So next up, I'm going to teach you please. This is a word that is not similar to English at all. It's пожалуйста, which it's kind of a long word to say for please, but it's very necessary whenever you're talking to people, because in Russia, manners are critical. That's why it's also important in the beginning that you, if you're speaking with someone you don't know or someone who's older than you, you use the formal version. Alright, so next I'm going to say thank you, which is spasiba. And again, you want to emphasize manners in Russian. And then finally, I'm going to teach you goodbye, which is do svidaniya. And that's it for today. Thanks for watching Lifr Basics. Do svidaniya.